Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Dina. Today we'll crochet this green hat. This is so wearable, nice. Yesterday we worked with our snooty. The hat also in the same color, in the same pattern with our snooty. For this hat also I will use yarn Merino extra fine cotton 120. It's 50 gram per 120 meters. The size of our needles 3 to 4 or hooks. Then for also you can knit crochet with this yarn sweaters. You will need 500 grams, scarves 250 and hat 100 gram. This color is 00572 and 50% cotton and 50% wool. It's so good yarn. And the needles size 3.5. This is Adzi shorties. Then work. The head is for size 56, 58. If you want to crochet smaller, you can cast small reports. For my reports, I cast 120 stitches and worked with 2 face loops and 2 purl loops and knit 14 rows with this pattern, and the second pattern will be our main pattern. Yesterday we worked with this pattern, today I will also show you. Then I cast 15 reports around my head. Then in the high I crochet 11 reports until of our decreasing zone. Then after 11 report I crochet 3 more rows, then these 3 I decreased together, then worked the next row. In the next row I decreased these 2 stitches. Then within 1 row I worked all the stitches together, and that's it. This is our head. Cast our (120) stitches. For joining we will cast 121 because we need 1 more stitches for joining our head. 20, then cast our 120, 2, 3, 4, 5 and until 121. I cast 121. Now work it in the right side like this. Move for all our needles like this. Then we will join with our slip stitch. Move into our end of our needle, then work like this. Grab your yarn from the right side with our left needle like this, then your right needle grab the stitch from our left needle, then go it through of our this stitch, then tight. 2 yarns like this, tight to move closer. Now we will begin our first row. 2 front stitches, 2 back stitches. All our row 2 front, 2 back until the end of our row. Oh, I grab the other edge of our yarn. I will go back with our needles. This side, and I will grab the other edge of our yarn to go into our. Now we will work with our 2 front stitches, 1, 2, and 2 purl stitches like this, 1 and 2. Then repeat 2 front stitches, 2 purl stitches. Then until the end of our row. I knit my first row and second row will be same. If you see 2 front stitches, work 2 front stitches. See 2 purl stitches, work from back loop like this, 2 purl stitches, then 2 front, 2 purl from back stitches for not to twist it our this side. Then repeat 2 more rows, or not 2, I knitted 14 rows. You can knit shorter or longer, it's your choice. For my size it's good, fits with 14 rows. Then I will not knit all of our 14 rows. I will show you our pattern in our circle line, because in our snood I showed you with 2-sided. It will be 1-sided pattern. Then we will work with our ending of our head. Then now our pattern I will show you. We will begin with our purl stitches. Pattern consists of 8 stitches. First we will work 1 purl stitch, then next purl stitch also work purl stitch, then go into our previous row here and work 1, pull your yarn through our previous row. It will be our increase. It's edge and it's harder to pull our yarn. Pull your yarn, then 1, it was our increase. Next will be our front stitch. Then this stitch we will move to other side, work with 2 together with purl stitch, then these 2 also we will move to the other side, work these 2 together with purl stitch. Next we have one of our front loop, then into our purl stitch. Next work increase, go under our stitch into the previous row, pull your yarn, now move your yarn into the front side, then this stitch work with purl stitch. This is our report of our 8 stitches. Then repeat. Here we will make 1 purl stitch, then go into our previous row, grab your yarn, pull it through, then one front stitch, then these 2 work together, then these 2 also work together. I knitted the 2 and why my stitches looks to the other way. 2 together, then 1 front stitch. Here we will make increase, go into the next previous row, pull your yarn in front, work from the back loop, work 1 purl stitch. This is second report, and I will show you one more time, then we will repeat. The difference with this pattern from Snooty, with Snooty we worked 3 rows with 2 front, 2 purl stitches. In the head we began, why my example looks like this, because I didn't work with our 14 rows. I just show you, you will need our 14 rows, then you will work with our row 4, this row. First worked, then we will work 3 rows with this pattern, first pattern, and 4th row will be our this row, what I'm working on it. And I will show you one more time. one, it is beginning our next report, one purl stitch, go into the previous row, grab your yarn, then work it through. It is our increase. Next, work one front stitch, then move your stitches in the other way, then work these two together with purl stitch. Next two also work together, purl stitch, one front, then increase into our previous row, increase, then one purl stitch. This is our report. Next, when you will work it, it will be easier than now. Then crochet with this pattern. Next pattern will be our two front, two purl stitches, work 3 rows, into the fourth row work this row what I showed you, then work as many reports in high what you want. Mine, I previously said it's 11 reports to the high until the end of our head. I also won't be worked all of our 11 rows. I will show you our and how you will end our head. I ended with our patterns. Then next row will be what you see, one purl. This is our increase work, front stitch, second front stitch, then this decreases to work with purl stitches, then our one front and one increase also front, then our two decreases with purl stitches, then work two front, two purl until the end of our row. Then next we will work 2 more rows. I will work for show you how I will end our head. I worked with our row 3 with 2 front, 2 purl stitches. Now I will show you how we will end our head. This is our 3 I worked. Now we will make decrease. These two will be left and these two we will work together, two together, these two together, two will be left. Then again 2 purl stitches, two front will be together. Move your 2 stitches in the right into this side. What is front side? Then these two together, 2 purl stitches. These two move to the other side, facing our left side. Then work 2 together with front stitch. Then repeat. All our row will be with decreasing of our 2 front stitches. The next row will be 2 purl, 1 front stitch. I work with one more row, then next row will be also decrease. These 2 purl stitches work together, then 1 front, then these 2 together, 1 front stitch. These 2 you can move into other side like this and work it together, 1 front stitch, then 2 together, and until the end of our row. Our next row will be with 1 purl stitch, 1 front stitch, 1 purl, front. Purl stitch work also from the back loop like this, then front, and all our row will be 1 by 1. I worked with one more row, 1 and 1 by 1. Then now we will work the last row with decreases. We will begin from our front loop, move to the other side, then work this together. Again, move to the other side, work together. It is for working our front stitch to the front side. Move and work it together, move, then work together until the end of our row. I moved into our 2 points middle, also 3.5, then one more row. I think it's move the stitches this side and work our 2 front stitches, 2 together, then all of our row like this. Also you can close up with our these stitches, but I think it will be good fits if we will make one more decrease like this, 2 together. Don't forget face up your loops, then we will close our stitches. Now I have left 15 stitches, then we can work it all together like this, or I think it will be good decrease one more time, then close up your all yarns, or you can close up like mine example. And for this it's done. It will be beautiful head. Crochet with me. If you like my video, please subscribe, click like. If you have questions, leave a comments below. Then see you in the next videos. We will have much more fall projects, and see you soon. Thank you. Bye.